Alright. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of, what we call this thing? Dark Shadow, I think it was?
Dark Shadow.
Yeah, so welcome to the first episode of the villain RWBY Jumpchain. Dark
We
Shadow.
named it, but it wasn't Dark Shadow.
I think we named it Dark Shadow.
It had something at Dark Shadows, Into the Dark
Oh,
Shadows.
it might have been Dark Shadows, yeah. RWBY Dark Shadows.
I think it was...
RWBY Into
the
Dark
It definitely
Shadows.
Wasn't Into, I think it was just Dark Shadows, but yeah.
Was it Dark Shadows? Okay.
I think
I'm not gonna
Sin kept, Sin liked to say. So.
Yeah, I just kept
Oh yeah, it was Dark Shadows, because I wanted to simplify it.
Yeah.
Actually, to be should we announce that Trek and
I did inside the add-on, but yeah, so if you guys haven't seen the previous time-lapse episodes, which please do, I made so much effort into those. But anyway, so if you saw the heroes timeline and the time-lapse, you'll know that they have 5 people, we have 4. That's because we used to have Trek and Xylus, but they both had to leave for their own specific reasons, and so now we only have this 4 team. And we have no combat system at the moment, so we're just don't go through this first portion here, and we're going to probably end in Emerald Forest. And then next episode, if I get the combat system set up, we'll be doing the combat then. So, it should be pretty interesting. But anyways, so last we left off, you guys had gotten to know each other for about 6 months or so. Roasted had a new parasite, which he kept using more or less. Yeah, sorry. Well, I use you guys' names interchangeably, so... yeah, if I ever call them... Look at the bomb names if you want to know what their actual names are, but I use them interchangeably. Who was that? That was Rogue. Hi, Rogue.
That's I think that's Bear. That's
that was Rogue. Hi, Bert.
That was Rogue.
But anyway, so last we left off, you guys got to know each other a lot. Got to kind of get to know each other's abilities and... Huh?
The new boy, buff boy.
Yeah, and so you were then sent on a mission by Cinder, which was very simply get to Vale, become initiatives, and then implement the back door of sorts. The what was it called? The
Black Queen virus.
Thank you. Yeah, the Black Queen virus, which she also instructed you that if you play onto anything other than the main central tower, it would pretty much be destroyed forever, and she would probably beat you all into unconsciousness. But you know, we're going to ignore that.
Don't give it to me then, I would fuck up.
Yeah, so your goal is to get into Vale, is to make it into the area, and become students, and then gain the trust of them to a point where you're able to get into the central tower, implement the code, and then continue until the ball happens, in which Cinder will personally come by and make more arrangements with all of you. More.
Alright.
So that's your basic
and then we gotta wait till then we gotta do the train thing for season 2, and then we got the vital.
Depending on if everything goes the same way that we are looking at the year. If you guys make adjustments to the plan, for example, that could change everything. So again, it's entirely dependent on how you guys roleplay everything, how you guys move everything, and it should be a very wild time. But anyways, so we're going to move over to Vale. Woohoo! Well, this is the Sonus. But yeah, so you guys basically landed in here, more or less, and then took a plane ride over to here, which looks...
Wait, probably right here, probably.
Wrong one. Oh, a moment.
You're doing the wrong thing.
In the wrong order. Oh no. However will I be unprofessional now? We're going to call this one Vale. Hold on just a moment. In fact,
Beacon Academy and Vale are the same.
Well, Beacon Academy is actually different from Vale. Vale is the town.
Beacon Academy is close to Beacon Academy close.
So. Yeah, it's very close to Vale.
It's a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Yeah, it's just a literal plane ride away.
Oh, this is Vale? Oh, it's just a black screen.
No, this is Beacon
No,
Academy.
there's tiny little colored dot.
Yeah, this
I
is
see.
Beacon Academy.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Beacon Academy is connected to Vale.
It takes a plane ride to get over there, essentially. So
Yeah.
it's a little bit away from Vale, but it's
But not
semi-close.
far. That's I was saying it's close, but not close
Yeah.
enough where you can walk.
Yeah, it's whoops, that's too far on the right.
I enjoy making
There we
Beacon.
go.
I enjoy that map. That's cool.
Yeah, it's nice. But anyways, so you guys basically took your plane ride, which I won't illustrate for you because it's kind of annoying. I'll use I'll use Restate's picture here.
Vroom vroom.
Yeah, so I use his picture for. Oh wait, I need to get rid of.
I could always make
Huh?
ships or something. I could always.
Just
Oh, I
give
have
us,
ships. I just haven't implemented them because.
Just give us Salem's icon as our.
Here, I'll just
Placeholder.
pretend to make a ship. I'll just pretend to make this beautiful, like, flying little ship. There.
Don't. He's gonna
Yeah,
make
yeah.
Jurassic Park.
There we go. Woohoo! You're on the top of it. And now, if I can capture the entire damn thing. All right.
We're just using that. We're just.
Did not capture the entire thing. I must. I must say.
Alright.
There you go.
Okay. Let's just say we landed it.
Boost.
Yeah.
We
it went
landed
over
the
there.
beacon, everyone.
Yeah. So you guys are now in Beacon. And the first thing you notice is, oh my golly gosh nips, it is bright as a donkey. Like literally everything looks like it's in neon white. In fact, the entire tower is neon white. So your eyes kind of hurt.
By the way, Sid, if I didn't say this on the time lapse video add-on, my character doesn't wear his mask at Beacon. He only wears it when he is outside of the Beacon on missions.
I kind of figured. But anyways, so you guys are inside of Beacon Academy, which eventually we're gonna have probably a smaller map for, but we'll see. And so you guys are inside of there, and you're like talking to fellow students, kind of like integrating yourself, I suppose, and also trying not to die from the "oh God, it's so bright" kind of
I
thing.
wish I was still in the Crucible.
Yeah, it is like unholy amounts of bright inside of there. But anyway, so you guys.
And then I scream, "Hi, we're from Salem Stuff," and then game over.
They all pull guns out on you. But anyways,
No, what would be funny is if the brightness of the city just reflected off my skin.
You
guys just start. Oh yeah. For you, Barnett walks in there. He like raises his arm. His bulging biceps pop out, and light just starts exploding from it.
You know what's funny? I don't know if everyone else has this, but my character over here gonna put on a fake personality just to make sure nobody realizes what we're doing.
But anyways, so
Mine
you
is
guys.
basically secretly insane.
Yeah. So you guys keep going forwards. He's Burnett is just strutting his stuff everywhere. People are like looking at him, going blind from how just fabulous his humongous body. He's like literally like a foot taller than you guys, by the way. Just because he's so
My
big.
character is shorter than everyone else, so of course he's taller than me.
Well, let me phrase this differently. He's a foot taller than the tallest person in the thing. He's like a foot taller than Roasted. And Burnett, I'm saying this because, oh my God, you would be so big with those muscles. There's no way you could compress that down.
I'm just imagining someone with tiny legs, and then...
Yeah, he, like, standing next to you guys, he looks similarly to, like, a giant, except that his bulging biceps look like they're pulsing.
My character. My character is just basically scoping out the place. And right now, okay, am I in a secluded area?
Vaguely.
Okay, vaguely. Am I able to do something quickly?
What's that?
Am I able to like summon my puppet very quickly to scope out the area, not to like draw attention to look like for
sure.
air?
I mean, it probably would not be too noticeable depending on where you put it, but yeah.
All right, so my character does that. Just think, he basically says to him, "Got an area, bring the area to me, use." And he just does it. He just fades away into blackness.
Doesn't RWBY start this year?
She does, actually. You guys are directly, you guys are actually on the same ship RWBY was. So, you guys
it's
saw...
It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny, because my character uses the scythe. So think about this. She's gonna freak out when she sees my weapon. I always have it in scythe mode unless...
Yeah. So, first off, you guys found the information thingy, because there was on the ship there was like the hologram of sorts. I don't remember what exactly it was called. There's a specific word for it. I just don't know what it's called. But anyways, we don't call it hologram. You guys saw the hologram that was saying Torchwick has escaped again, because they can't seem to find him. But you guys also notice RWBY as she is walking next to you guys. Namely, you guys notice the explosion of fire from RWBY sneezing on the thing.
Okay. To make them trust me, us, I run up and see if she's okay, and see what happened.
She is more or less fine, although her nose kind of hurts, and so does her ass. Turns out, when you explode a giant fireball of fire and slam your entire ass onto a road that looks like someone put a neon pit of god blasting light on it, it hurts. A lot.
Okay. I asked, are you okay? What happened?
Just like, I'm fine. Just kind of sneezed. I sneezed. The horror!
Weiss comes into play. Because that's what happened with the explosion.
Yeah. She essentially does a whole bitching routine and whatnot, which I would go into more detail of, but I don't have...
And my character has a massive hard-on from her. There you go, Buttons.
Alright.
My character has a major crush on Weiss. Don't even judge.
But anyways, so that basically goes through, and you get a couple of students looking at you guys and being like, come on, the headmaster's about to start talking. As they run towards the main place.
I'm lagging behind, so I'm over here going to shoot my shotgun into scythe mode and just land into the area.
Nice. I'm assuming the rest of you guys just walk like normal human beings?
Yeah, my character is just brooding. He's not really... He's looking, investigating the place, just seeing go to, just...
Everyone walking normally. Then you see me flying with a scythe. Whee!
But not,
or just looking around, just observing everyone, make sure
my character just looks at Silver Crow and just says, "Child."
Burnett, do you do anything besides walking forwards with your massively bulging biceps? I like saying that.
Yes, you do.
Super fun.
I just imagine flexing.
I know, he's just like constantly flexing forward, like his chest frame is like pumping to unknown music.
No, it just goes up and down. Like it's like you know those biceps that do that and the chest frame goes up and down like it's dancing. Imagine his character.
Yeah, he's just like dancing forwards with his biceps. You swear there's music playing, but there's none.
It's just his biceps. You hear the music, right? But it's his biceps.
But anyways, so you guys finally get into the main thing. Burnett, you're literally like a foot taller than like everyone else with the exception of like one person. But, yeah, and then you guys see the headmaster, who is Oz. He's at the moment tapping on the microphone as it kind of rings out. He looks at all of you. Hello, my name is Professor Ozpin. Now, you all have heard of Beacon Academy before, which is why you're here. You've all taken your steps at training academies to take your way up here, and I am sure all of you must think that you are going to be amazing huntsmen and huntresses. What I see in front of me are children. There are many grim, many vicious grim beyond our borders, and they seem to have been growing more intelligent as of late, and as such, children are not allowed to continue. We have an initiation ceremony, which is going to be slightly different considering how many grim there are lately. This initiation ceremony will be held outside on the cliff in, he looks at a watch that is apparently there, about 20 minutes. Glinda, help all of them get into their stations, and all of you, be prepared. Get whatever you need to get, Glinda will help you, and get outside and stand on one of the landing pads. They should be very obvious. If you cannot find them, you really shouldn't be here. With that, he turns around and walks away.
I thought we were I thought we were rest for in this RWBY. I thought we were gonna rest in the main
we
hall,
would,
just-
but I have like too little time. Plus, you guys have gotten enough rest from being on the ship and then being inside the place and then walking forwards and then yeah. But basically, he wants to get the initiation ceremony as fast as possible, so whoever is inside the castle should be there.
Do we still do the partner system that he does?
Partner system, he basically be explaining it once you guys get into things. So is there anything you guys want to do before, during the 20 minutes before you guys have to get there? Or you guys just don't walk with the rest of the crew and
Just
go there?
go. That's
My
just my
char-
opinion.
Might as well walk over there. I mean, if
Was that
what-
unless there's anything useful we can do. I mean,
Not really, but
anything we can learn or
roll d20, see if you can learn anything.
okay.
Besides the general location of the area, what's inside of the place, etc. But yeah.
Well,
You learn a couple of things, namely that the place is a lot bigger than you originally thought, having never been to Beacon Academy before. You guys also learn a couple of where most of the areas are, for the most part, that's directly around you. By what Glinda tells you, there's sleeping quarters if you manage to make it past the initiation ceremony, just a little bit ahead of you guys. Besides that, she won't detail anything.
Can
Was
I
that last one?
roll very quickly?
Sure.
I'm going to roll and see if I can find anything interesting or intriguing that I can think about. Barely.
You kind of find some stuff interesting. Namely, it's the composition of the castle. It is made out of a material that you honestly don't recognize, but by testing it with your fist, mostly, it's extremely durable. Like, unbelievably durable.
And so my character just thinks in his head, like, my character just thinks in his head, like, the bombs won't work on the walls unless we had, like, some satchel charges or something. Maybe I could use Azul to bust a hole through the wall. Who knows?
Charge! Bulging
Can I-
biceps
can I-
away!
Can I roll one last time, just for
Sure.
the hell of it? See if I can find any interesting points of view or any books to my advantage.
What do you find? What do you find? You
Well,
you find a little bit. You ask Glinda for stuff, and she looks at you for a second, kind of curiously, and she's like, "We have a couple of them in the library. However, you're not allowed to access them until after the initiation ceremony."
so my character just says, well, my character just starts walking to the rest of the people.
All right, and then
May I
Bernard, do you have
roll to
anything?
see if I get lost a bit while thinking to my crazy self?
I don't know how you would possibly get lost while walking behind people who are smaller than you, but sure.
I am not very good when it comes
Listen,
to
that's
looking down.
easy.
Roll
They're
D20.
smaller. They're smaller. That's easy. If they're
You
bigger,
do manage to
yeah.
surprisingly get lost while following a group of people.
How the hell do you do that?
But yeah, you
So-
looked at all of them, looked at like a hallway, looked back at them, looked back at the hallway, and started walking towards the hallway. On the plus side, Glinda managed to recognize the fact that you were walking down a hallway past the not even next to the group, and she's like, sir, Mr. Azul, it's this way, sir." Sir?
I'm gonna roll to see if I pay any attention.
I swear to God.
Okay,
Just keep
so
walking. You're
I'm
fairly
gonna
certain.
roll.
You're fairly certain.
Okay, so I grab my scythe and pull him towards us again.
Yeah, you're fairly certain that's a scythe around your waist and a wall you're walking into, but you don't really care as you slam your head into the wall and slam it into the wall again and again.
I want to
And
see if
again.
I break the wall.
I'm sorry,
See
Glinda.
if I break the wall.
He's not. I'm sorry, Glinda. He doesn't have the best track
He slams
record,
his head
but-
so hard into the wall it starts to crumble, and Glinda just kind of sighs before waving her wand.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. He's I can't even say it. He's not. He's
I
always
don't know
like
what to
this.
say.
I swear to God, I'm dealing with children.
The group, please.
I'm trying to
You and me
get him
both,
to-
man. You and me both.
Okay, come on, bud. Let's
Brother,
get you
play
back
it.
to the group. Let's get you
Brother-
back to the group.
Good
Swear
Christ.
to God, I'd rather play a game of chess here than deal with this shit.
Hey, you're not going there.
This is why you have to follow orders, guys. This is why
He
we
looks
don't
at
put
he
up
looks
with
at
this
Glinda.
shit.
He looks at Glinda for a second. Looks at the group. Turns a perfect, mind you, a perfect 180 degrees, and he says, "To follow the group," and just walks straight away from the group. A perfect, 100% perfect 180 degrees.
Okay.
That
I
was-
look at him, sigh, and just walk back to
Good
the group.
point.
I'm not doing this.
Jesus Christ. So eventually he does get the concept of walk in the direction the group is going and not the opposite, because the group won't be turning 180 degrees with you. But you know, he only eventually gets that.
Yeah.
He gets at some point.
I
Alright.
love that I rolled for that.
Okay, so we're up here.
Mm-hmm.
Cliff.
Alright, let me put
Either
it
up,
down.
either up here or
You guys
Well,
are up
these
here.
are mountains. These are mountains. These are cliffs.
Yeah, you guys are up there.
Mountains,
I just had
cliffs.
to move your
I
people.
love that I rolled for that.
I know, that was beautiful. That was so wonderful. Put you right there. Shrink you
Hello,
down.
Oscar.
Hello.
Also, the giant.
Hello, giant. Hello, the little green giant. Think about
What-
that.
Legs way
what,
too
what,
long.
what is this? What is this? That Mr. Hulk is small?
Yeah.
No, he's
Hulk drink.
giant. He's a giant. He's a little giant. Not gentle little giant. He's just a giant.
He's a wonderful giant, alright? He is a
No,
wonderful, horrifying...
he's a I don't know. What else to call him.
We've
But anyway,
pulled
so you
that
guys are
off.
sent to here, and Osmond starts talking to you guys, more or less, as he's just like, welcome to the initiation ceremony. Now, you may notice down below that there is a lot of forest. If you have noticed that, good job. You're not blind. If you are blind, I apologize, but, you know, you want to be here anyway. So if you are blind, have fun. So, the initiation ceremony is very simple. You get launched into the forest, and there are 16 pieces that one of you has to find. Now, you may notice, if you open your eyes, I apologize for letting blind people in here, but if you open your eyes and look around, you may notice that there's a lot more than 16 of you. At least, I hope you do. It's normal mathematics. There are roughly 60 of you. Each and every single one of you will be paired into a team, or you will fall on the battlefield. If you fall on the battlefield, he raises his hand, one of which is coffeed and one which has a cane and does air quotes, dies. We will come and rescue you, and you will then be sent back to a training camp in order to resume your training, because clearly you are not capable of standing up to our standards. He fixes his glasses for a moment. Now, the actual goal of this game, initiation ceremony. Get launched into the forest. Become a team with whichever people you find. Do not care how many of you form a team, but you cannot have more than 4 members on your team. Now, if you do, in fact, get all of your team members, which if you have 2, I will just pair you with another set of 2. There is an even number of initiates here, and hopefully enough of you will pass that it will always be a team of 4. If there is not, whoever has the lowest ability that I see, as I will be watching everything, will fail and be sent back to another training school. Now then, once you get into your team and you get your 4 people to find one of these pieces, he holds out his notepad, which forms the 16 golden chess pieces. Once you find these, 8 of them are in here, and the rest of them are scattered all around the forest. Makes it so it's not too easy for you. Some of them are here, some of them are here, but most of them are around the forest in randomly dotted places that I've had all of my fellow professors put there. Some are in very obvious places, some are in very hidden places. Now, you will be launched. I want this to be very clear to you. You will be flying at roughly 70 miles an hour. If you manage to hit the ground without finding a way to hit safely, you will be out of commission and we will have to find you. If any one of you does this, spend at least 2 years at training school. Now, does anyone know what you're doing? No? Good. Go. At that, everyone starts flying. Like, all the other, like, people, like, starts launching them one at a time. This would be your point to ask a question if you want to.
John over here trying to ask questions.
He's like, what if we can't land?
I yell imitating John's voice. Ozpin suck! And what does he ask?
He kind of just like stands there, kind of motionless. Oh, before I forget, he grabs a sword from Glinda and slams it into the ground. You're coming back here. Make it before sunset, or you lose.
So what you're saying is we have to get a big and then trek all the way back?
Yes. If you have a problem with that, go back to a training school.
This is awesome!
Can I character do something really quickly?
Sure.
I'm going to just observe everyone and see who's capable and who's the biggest threat here. Oh, wow!
He also notes to you guys to find your teammates, as many of them being launched because they don't have patience. To find your teammates, your scrolls information on every single one of your teammates. The base information of base semblance and base weaponry. You don't have any more information than that. However, as you can see, he points to Yang Xiaolong as she starts flying through the air, laughing as she starts launching herself at approximately 3 times the speed that you normally go, and just soaring across the entire area. Some of you are better than others. He points to,
Jean.
Yeah, Jean, as he starts flying through the air, tumbling and flailing like a baby.
Actually, can I use that 8 for something instead? Because even though this is just something, I'm gonna
what's
do
up?
something. So I launched myself, but I'm going to wait till...
Yeah, we will actually be doing the launching and where you guys go next time, because I want to have you guys start doing some battles as you guys hit the ground, like RWBY did. So we'll do that stuff next week, or yeah, I think next week. Yeah, same time. 8 p.m. I think.
I'm over here being
7
like,
p.m.
hey, once we get launched, we meet. Well, actually, since Sin has to go, we should probably decide on how we're gonna do this for next episode.
Yeah, you're welcome to if you want. I do have to go cut chicken. But anyways, next week at 7 o'clock PST, so about 2 hours before now, not for the viewers, I don't care about the viewers, but for you guys, 7 o'clock p.m. PST, about 2 hours before now, next week Friday, we'll be doing this, because we won't have Heroes next week Friday, so I'll be able to start earlier. And we're about to may be able to go for longer as well.
Okay.
Sure.
Awesome.
I
said awesome.
Yeah. Alright, so anyway, so if you guys enjoyed this, go click the annotations on the left and the right. The left will be showing you guys the rest of our jump chain. Top left will be showing you guys the most recent video. And the top right and bottom right are our 2 extra channels. Go click any of that if you guys are interested in more of our content. And we will see you guys on the next episode. Auf Wiedersehen.
See you guys.
Ozpin suck.
You guys.